Outposties, what is going on? Patrick Knox here, and I know y'all already know. When you see my face and you see this woodscape, you already know what's going on. I'm here today to tell you, all of you, about the sponsor for today's video, which happens to be, who is it? Skillshare. I know y'all knew it already. So, guys, listen, for those of you who don't know, it's an online learning community filled with a lot of videos for people just like me and you. Creators, you know? You may think, well, creators are only like people on like YouTube or like video and photo and, you know, woodworking and blacksmithing and stuff. No. You want to learn how to cook? They got that, you know? Even if you've got a lot going on in your life and you're like you got anxiety and depression, they got videos and content for that too. Just type it in, see if they got it. I'm sure they do, you know? And you just watch it, no commercials. Click the link down below because the first 1,000 of you will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium. 1 month, one whole month of Skillshare Premium. And if you like it, then you get it and then you benefit from it. And if you don't, then you got a free trial. You know what I mean? So I encourage you, check it out down below. You won't regret it. And let us know what you think. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thanks for joining, supporting us, sharing our content. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Let's get back to today's video.
Well, I managed to get the hearth poured. I actually got really close. I bought 8 bags and it only took 7. But anyway, what you've seen on the inside of there was block, because the Quickcrete that I got weighs 80 pounds. And there was 7 that went in here, so that's 560 pounds. I was trying to keep the weight down as much as possible, even though I did reinforce underneath the floor. Still yet, that stove weighs about 500, so I'm trying to minimize as much weight as possible. So I know those blocks weigh a lot less than the concrete does. Anyway, then I had some rock on the inside of the block, but I left spaces in between that would go and rest down on the floor. So not only are the block resting on the floor, but the spaces that I left between basically was making a column of concrete. But once this gets set up, then I'll take these forms off and we will start laying the rock down here and up on the side, and then I'll come back and I'll put a cap on the top of it, and then I'm going to put some of that wire mesh up the wall here, and I'll probably do a couple courses a day because I want it to dry really good before I start stacking stone on top of stone. And then I'll also use the wall ties, so that will keep it held up against the wall really nice. And I also put some mortar mix around that stovepipe up there. You know, it's made to where it doesn't need it, but I went ahead and put it around there anyway. That just made me feel better because it will help absorb some of the heat when the heat goes through the wall. But anyway, yeah, we're starting to work on the inside right here because it's not going to be long and we're going to be needing to build a fire. And I wanted to make sure that everything was ready to go once that happened. So anyway, it's looking better. Well, hey guys, welcome back to the cabin. If you're new to this channel, what I'm doing is I'm making my own trim. Basically, I'm just peeling the bark off of it. I sand it off a little bit, square off both ends. I'll burn it, and then I'll put some oil on it, and this is going to become my trim. They're all different sizes and shapes. Here's one right here that I really like. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I do maybe about a half a dozen of these a day because I'm going to need quite a few of them. So what I'm doing is I'm just stacking them up next to the cabin so to keep them, you know, dry. And when I get enough, then I'll start putting these are actually going to be going up on the ceiling. So right where my sheetrock joints meet, and it will kind of resemble a false beam. But anyway, yeah, that's what these are for. What I just got done doing is I put the second coat on the screw heads on this side of the house with the sheetrock that we've got put up. Once I do the third coat, then and sand it off, it'll be ready for painting. What my plan is to do is to paint this half of the house. I'm not really worried about putting the trim pieces up yet where the joints of the sheetrock meet, because I do need to get the other side at least insulated and covered with sheetrock before winter, because that'll help hold the heat in. So my plan is to get this ready to paint, get these walls ready to paint, and then you can see this area back here, you know, I'm working on it to get the stove put in as well, because it kind of all has to be done at the same time. But I wanted to do this overhead and get it painted before I started laying that rock. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, get this side ready so that I can move everything over here and start working on that side of the house. So let me get everything cleared up here, and we'll start working on these walls. Well, I took the form off and it looks like it's set up really well. Not really sure how much it weighs. I did use 7 bags. They're 80-pound bags, so that's 560 pounds. I don't know how much the blocks weigh, but I had 12 of those in there, and then I had some of the half blocks, but I think it's a whole lot less than if it would have been solid concrete. And that stove over there, like I was saying earlier, weighs about 500 pounds, so that should cut down a whole lot on the weight. So when I get the ceiling painted, then because I got to sand it one more time, once I get the ceiling painted, then I'll go ahead and start laying this rock, because I don't want, you know, anything dripping on the rocks. So putting the trim up's not going to be a big deal, but I do need to get it painted before I start on this. So hopefully in the next couple of days I can get that mudded, get it painted, and then I can start on this stove.
The reason that I put this blue line kind of down the center of this piece of slab wood, because the corners are not straight, they're crooked, and that gives you something to reference by to get a 90-degree angle from.
Well, hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for stopping by up here at the cabin while we're working on the homestead. We got a whole lot done. I'm really excited about getting in there and getting that fireplace or the wood stove area done, because that's going to be something that I'm going to be needing here not too long in the future. So that's going to be one of the major projects I'm going to be working on in a couple of episodes. But my son, my daughter, and I would really appreciate you guys supporting both of our channels. Actually, if you're new to this channel, be sure and go check out our other channel, Outpost Review, because it's more behind the scenes on what we're doing up here at the cabin. Also, if you're new to this channel, be sure and go check out our website, SmokyMountainOutpost.com, because we do giveaways on both channels, and it's our way of showing thank you and gratitude to you guys for supporting both of our channels. We do that on a monthly basis. My son, my daughter, and I, we can't thank you enough for all your support and sharing this with your family, friends, and neighbors. Also, towards the end of the video, I'll have some icons pop up. If you want to see the most recent Outpost video, you can click the top left-hand corner. If you want to see the most recent review video, you can click the bottom left-hand corner. Anyway, guys, we hope that you have a great day. Take care, and we look forward to seeing you back up here at the cabin again next time.